Hello boys and girls, so this video here is focusing on Z, which we will have started in our lessons today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly talk through basically what we looked at and play for you that top line, that section A that we worked on today. So make sure you've got your music in front of you so you know what I'm talking about when I say it. Yeah, you won't have any issues. Understanding what I'm talking about if you can see it in front of you. So, as we figured out, the 90 is the speed, 90 beats per minute, BPM. We don't need to worry too much about that just now. Hip hop is just the style of the music, and then we've got the numbers 4/4, which is trying to tell us that there's 4 beats in every bar. And remember, a bar is that box of music separated by a vertical line. You'll have 4 bars on each line. So we're going to look at section A, which is just the top line, 4 bars, okay? So the drums on their own, any note that's just a dot and a line, that's not joined on to anything else, just a dot and a straight line down, that's worth 1 beat. Now we've got 4 beats in the bar, and we've got 4 of those notes in the bar. You know they're all going to come equally on a 1, 2, 3, 4. So our drums for that top line, the first 3 are very simple. The first 3 bars, it's just bass, 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 snare, all 3 of them. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the last bar, it's only 2 and then 2 of your snare. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that makes sense because there's 4 notes there and there's 4 beats per bar because they're 1 beat notes. Now, hi-hats, you can see there's 8 of them in each bar. Now, if there's 8 hi-hats in a bar that's only worth 4 beats, right? Individually, all those hi-hats are worth half of a beat because we're managing to fit 2 of the hi-hat notes in the space of 1 of the bass drum or snare drum notes. Okay, so if we're getting 2 in the space of 1 beat, it means they're worth half individually. Okay, so when we count 1, 2, 3, 4, our hi-hat's actually going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so rather than count to 8, you'd still count to 4 because that'll get confusing, but we put an and at the end of each number. Okay, so if I play all of them together, you're going to get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's important you play your bass drum and hi-hat at the same time, your snare drum and hi-hat at the same time. Okay, so I'll play that whole top line now that we've put it all together, and then you guys, now that you've seen it and heard it, you can practice it. I'll show you very quickly before I leave how you can practice it as well. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last one is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's it. So that's simple. Now, as I said, you can practice this anywhere. So if you're sat on a sofa, for example, like I might be here, okay? Let's see if I can get the camera to stand. So if I'm going to sit on this sofa, I can use the arm of the chair as my hi-hat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I use my lap as my snare drum. Just don't go hitting yourself too hard. Alternatively, if you had a chair, you could do it this way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so there's definitely ways you can do it. You could do it sitting at a table, you could do it sitting in front of your bed. As long as you've got something to hit, it's not really loud and annoying for your neighbours, but then drum kits are like that as well. But yeah, as long as you've got something you can hit and there are different heights for your hands, for your hi-hat and your snare drum, that's okay. Your bass drum, you just have to stomp your foot down on the floor. Okie dokie, so please practice that for next week, and remember, bring in your music, you're going to need that every week. Okay, Right, see you guys at next lesson. Ta-ta.